Hello folks, Abfielder here, welcome to episode 37, and I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I have done a little bit of work off camera for once, and the reason for that is I was getting fed up going between my old base and the new base, so I wanted a storage room in the new base, so I've gone ahead and built this up, and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It's a little bit plain, but I just wanted a functional storage room in here where I could all my stuff was here, and I haven't, I have to keep traipsing back. It just felt stupid. I wasn't spending enough time at the new base, so yeah. This got done. I hope you like the design. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But we're not going to spend too much time here today. We are going back over to the monument area. We had an episode off last episode. And it's time to go back there now and do some more work. So let's crack on. And yeah, this place it just looks so epic. I'm so glad I changed the statues. It matches the shopping district, and they just look so much cooler than that gingerbread man effort that I did to begin with. Could you imagine what that would look like now? I do, however, have a second confession. I have started to wrap the walls around here. As you can see, I've done a little bit, and then the steps down, and I've also mined out a channel over to the river. So I did do a little bit of work off camera. I know that's so naughty of me, right? So the plan for today's episode is to bring these walls out a bit further. We'll then sort of wrap it around because it'll go into a cliff face, and we might even start on the terraforming. It just depends how long this takes. It's a pretty big piece of work. But that is looking so cool. All right, I'm gonna crack on with the walls, and then we'll jump back in. Okay, then I've extended the walls out kind of as far as I want to go, and they're looking mighty, and I do like the pattern that Tweakaroo gives me. And so, yeah, it just looks pretty epic, doesn't it? It's an epic build. And what I've done down here is I've just sort of laid out the arch as I've done it over there, and this is going to be the entrance now. That gives me a 5x5 space for the door, but I think actually what I need to do is probably make this a 9x9 space. I think that would make some sense. So yeah, take out these two blocks, and then if I do the same on the other side, and then if I bring this up to 9x9, so this is going to be 3 high. So yeah, if I bring this up, and then we'll have a 9x9 gap for the door, and I think that will look better than a 5x5 door. It means we have one of those kind of flying door things. My main problem with that, and I'm just thinking this out loud now, is that I can't really hide the mechanics of a 9x9 door, so because it's like a flying machine door. So yeah, no, I'm gonna build this up, see what it looks like, but then I think actually no, a 5x5 door, although it's less epic, will work better, because yeah, otherwise you're gonna see like the honey blocks and the fly machines that control the door, so it's just not gonna look very cool. I need to go and do some YouTubing, I think, and see if there is a 9x9 door that is kind of covered on both sides. I get the feeling that that's not a thing. I'll go and check it, because that would look really cool. That would look better than a 5x5 door, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, that's such a shame. All right, I'll have a think about that. And I have actually done some work over there, but we had a thunderstorm, and I've got the trident, and it's been a rather productive thunderstorm. I finally got a head I've been after for a little while. So I got the zombie, already got loads of those to be honest with you, and I got this one. The charged creeper head. Finally, I've been struggling to get that one. And I got a skeleton head. It was such a productive thunderstorm. It cost me 3 totems of undying, admittedly, but other than that, it worked out pretty well. All right, I'm going to move this creeper and put him over by his charged creeper brother, and finally I got some music discs as well. I've been after music discs, and I just had to Google how to make the jukebox, and this is very old school. I feel like I should do some dancing. Is it gonna get going? I mean, that's one of the better music discs I've heard, I think. I quite like it. I don't know where I'm gonna use it. Maybe I'll just come up here and dance every so often. I don't know. Alright, let's listen to the second one. Here we go. Okay, it's a bit funkier, I think. not quite as good as that first one, is it? Do these tracks ever really get going? I just don't know what to say about this. I think, you know what we should do? I think we should just head back over to the monument. Yeah. Right then, back over at the monument, and let's just deal with that creeper. And you saw that, one-shotted. I definitely didn't do any editing there. And yeah, so I've done quite a lot over here. I've completed the walls, and then I put in the arch over here. And then at the bottom, we have these torches. They're very similar to design what we have on the statue already. And then we have a very poxy 3x3 door that, yeah. So I did a lot of YouTubing, and the designs for bigger doors weren't that great. I think I need something flush. The problem with the bigger doors, as I said, was you'd see the honey blocks from the one side and you're going to be walking in, so that's going to look rubbish. And yeah, so I really struggled with that. I've been having a chat with Cyber, and he's given me some designs for a 5x5 door that might well work, so I'm going to be looking at that. Now I'm thinking, well, we got to do something with the walls because they're a little bit plain. And then in that arch there, probably put another one of these statues. I think that would look quite cool. And yeah, but like I say, the walls are looking a little bit plain. Then we got to do something with this hole. I really don't know what to do down the bottom of this hole. Whether to have fire, whether to have lava, whether to have void. Maybe get carnage in and do a void hole maybe. That could be a good idea. So yeah, it's been a weird episode. I've done lots of work off camera and I apologise for that. And yeah, I tell you what, I did something else as well. I did do something else off camera. Let me get my rockets. I started the terraforming. I have never done terraforming before, so I have watched some videos and streams of people doing terraforming, and those stone things there are kind of the framework for this terraforming. So I think I'm going to continue trying to do that. I'll build out the rest of the frames and then try and sculpt them into mountains and have this sort of buried in the middle of the mountains. I think that would be quite cool. But anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Like I said, I've done so much work off camera. I apologise for that. I'll try and do better in future episodes. Anyway, folks, that's all I got time for. I'm Matt Fielder. Goodbye.